Don't touch that dial, folks. We're back for 100% completion. Joining us today is Tyler the R2 dude. Tyler?
Oh, whoops. Yeah, sorry. My thing got weird. Hi, I'm not playing Persona 5 right now.
Uh...
I'm not. I swear.
No, I'm
I
not
am
annoyed
not.
at you. I'm still mad at myself because I lost, I forgot to record, this the first time we did it. And
Yes.
so we're doing it over again, and I'm like, damn, that first one turned out really well.
Hey, know what they say. Second time's the charm.
Yeah, there was a joke. They actually made that joke in Duck Dodgers, the 2004, I think, series. Yeah, the monster stepped on someone, and then he walked past the guy, and the guy's like, I can't believe it. He completely missed me. He didn't get hit after all. And then his tail falls down on top of him, and he's like, second time's the charm. It was really funny to me.
Yeah, it was funny. So, okay, I need to ask you something. You mentioned in the the other part we were trying to do, first time we tried this, you mentioned that a Hat in Times on Switch is an inferior version. I have to ask about that because
it's just the frame rate and a few other graphical things.
There is the frame rate, yes. Okay, I will admit that the frame rate was a little weird. Here's the thing. This is what's weird. So because I'm doing the video, this is totally not a plug, which you can see on my channel. Anyways, the video that I'm working on for A Hat in Time, I played through on, of course, PS4. I have the PS4 version. I played through on my PC and I played through on my Switch. So I played the game those three ways, and it's really weird because on the PS4, it probably ran the best. But it didn't have, it did not have any of the DLC. It didn't have any of the extra whatever. I don't think even it had co-op. Like it had nothing, none of those extra.
I think none of the DLCs coming to PS4, and I'm just devastated. You know, I was just devastated that it was coming to PC. And then they made a Switch port with some of the DLC, and I'm like, do I dare get the inferior version for the DLC, or do I fix my PC, or what the fuck do I do?
Here's the thing. I was talking to Aaron on Twitter. I bought him a Steam version of A Hat in Time so we could try the online.
Why are you always spending money on other people?
I have a bad habit of doing that. But the thing is though,
you're poor. You shouldn't be doing that.
You stop it. So, anyways, he told me though, because he's a much more of a PC gaming guy. He told me that the problem is that it runs on Unreal Engine 4. So most PCs, even his gaming PC, had trouble doing it. He had to turn down the graphics almost all the way, just like I did. Well, I had to turn it down all the way. But so you do that, and it doesn't look great. There's some weird graphical hiccups. But at that point, you can use mods. You have all the DLC. You can do co-op. You can do the online party play. Like you have all that, but you have to have worse graphics, and it's a little harder to play on a PC.
I like how.
Switch...
Go ahead.
Yeah?
I'm sorry. I was gonna say I like how they went through development hell. They used old shit because when they started the game, that stuff was probably in date or something, and now it's not. And they didn't want to scrap it.
3 when they first started.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, which was.
Go ahead and finish what you were saying.
Yeah, then they switched to Unreal Engine 4 because that was new by the time that the game came out. But anyways, so then with the Switch though, it does have both of the DLCs. Like when you buy it, it comes with the Seal the Deal DLC, and then you can buy the.
I forget what it's called too.
Yeah, it's like Yakuza. Yeah, it's like Cat and Yakuza. It's kind of adorable.
I'm schooling you on how to pronounce Nyan.
Yeah,
anyways, you know.
Yeah. Anyways, though, with that version though, it does have some weird frame rate issues or whatever. There's some frame rate once in a while, some frame rate drops or whatever. So it doesn't necessarily run the best in that regard, but it does have the co-op. It has all the DLC that you can get. Like, it has everything else. It doesn't have mods, of course, but it has all the other parts. It's really weird.
Are you telling me I have to buy the game a third time to play the DLC?
Probably. I mean, I played through all the DLC on my computer. I just had to turn the graphics all the way down. And then I 100%.
No, I'm not doing that. Like, for real. Let me tell you something. This isn't gonna be the most interesting thing for our viewers, but like, I played. I was about to play the game one day, and then it told me my graphics card didn't work, and I'm like, what the hell? This is like an actual gaming piece. It was at the time. No, it wasn't gaming. It was like, it was like brand new or something. And it didn't have a graphics card. What the fuck? How do you know which, like, graphics card to get? 'Cause I didn't even know. Tyler, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Don't worry. I was listening to you. I don't. I mean, I don't really know much when it comes to graphics cards or whatever. I bought a gaming PC. And it's back in 2013.
Oh, okay. So was that before or after you went into that?
That was before.
No, I meant to say before or during.
I didn't actually. My parents actually bought me it though. Well, I paid them back, but they bought it at the time, and then I paid them back. It was right when I was starting Best Buy, when I was starting work at Best Buy, and
so you got the employee discount.
Yeah, exactly. It was employee discount, and it was open box. The issue was there was an issue with the Wi-Fi card in it. Like, it's even still the Wi-Fi inside of it doesn't work correctly. There's something wrong with the antenna or something. But I just plug in a Wi-Fi adapter, and that works. So like I had just an external Wi-Fi card basically. But regardless, that's not the point. So it came with everything on it. It ran good. I mean, it ran Skyrim at like max settings. That's all I cared about back then. But yeah, no, it was a great, like, top of the line gaming computer. I was all happy. So when I was getting a Hat in Time for Aaron, I told him, like, yeah, it doesn't. I had to put down the graphics on my computer, and I have like a gaming computer and everything. He was like, oh, you do? What kind? What's the specs? I'm like, I don't know. I got it back in 2013. He's like, dude, that's like super old. Like, I mean, yeah, but you don't have to say that. Yeah, that was 7 years ago, but
I like how like it's supposed to be like cheaper in the long run, but you have to keep upgrading your PC or like get it over and over again. You know what I'm trying to say here?
Oh yeah, no, it's not gonna be cheaper in the long run. Generally, it really won't.
You'd have to play like 100 games on that console alone or the PC alone to like even remotely get like enough money to make it worth it.
I mean, here's the thing: if you care about graphics and mods and all that stuff, like you care about the performance in that regard, then it's worth it getting a PC for gaming. You're gonna be able to run everything. But you're gonna have to upgrade it, so it's gonna be an investment. You're gonna have to pay money right away. You're gonna have to build it. You're gonna have to keep upgrading it. You're gonna have to put time and effort into it.
I heard recently, or not recently, I don't know why I said recently. I heard like gaming PCs, like not the top of the lines ones, but a lot of them can't run 100 frames per second. They just there's a setting in Steam to make it 100 frames, but the computer is physically unable to because it's not enough hertz or something.
Yeah, something like that. Honestly, I had.
Why the fuck are we talking about this? This is boring.
I don't find it boring. Fine, you know what? We'll talk about something less boring. Let's talk about boobs. Okay?
Did I have to be man boobs? I want lady boobs.
I mean, I don't judge people's boobs, but, if you want to be that kind of a person, I mean, go right ahead.
I'm not gay is the point.
What's wrong with that, Reg? I mean,
I have a sexual orientation, and I just happen to not be gay. That means I don't want to. That means I don't want to see a dick like when I'm horny. Okay, that's all that means.
I mean, wouldn't you see it when you look down?
I don't look down because I have the PC on my lap.
I mean,
let's not talk about sexual position. Let's not talk about sexual positions during
Monsters Inc.
Well, yeah, that too, but I don't want to talk about that publicly, like how I masturbate, because I think that would be a little too TMI.
Speaking of which, where's Mike's dick?
Oh my god, not this again. Oh boy.
I'm trying to. I'm honestly now imagining like sex with Mike, and it's. I mean, he's like a little.
I gotta make that the quote of the video. Tyler imagines sex with Mike.
Sex with Mike Wazowski. Take me, Mike.
Should we like mention that you're not comfortable with like dicks being put in your ass?
Yeah, I'm not even that comfortable with the idea of putting my dick in a vagina. I mean,
you're really open about that.
I don't care. Like, I'm just like, dude, this is me, okay? I don't like talking about it does not bother me. I like joking about this kind of shit, but like, yeah, no, I don't really. I don't like the idea of my body parts in someone else or somebody else's body parts in me. Like, that seems weird to me to actually do. But I'm totally down for talking about and joking about it.
Should we mention that we have a group chat and I'm like, there's 3 people including the 2 of us, but like I'm the straightest guy there because I'm not like, you know, asexual.
You're the least asexual guy there.
But, yeah. Yeah. Let's talk about, fucking, oh, here it is. Here's the part again.
Okay.
What happened? What happened on your end? Why are you... Are you there?
What?
Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, never mind then.
Okay.
This part turned out a lot worse than the last time we recorded it 5 minutes ago.
I thought this has been going well. We're at the Donkey Kong part again.
Yeah, Donkey Kong. You can actually stomp the barrels by landing on them, and I feel like that's kind of like pathetic. You know, I don't actually have to do any work. I like to wonder what would happen if Donkey Kong came out, like if instead of Donkey Kong 64 they made this like a Donkey Kong like with Mario as a playable character, and because Multiverse Series says there's a universe where there's no rareware to make Donkey Kong Country, or I don't know, I'm tired.
Here's the thing though, if there was no rareware to make Donkey Kong Country, like if they did not basically reboot the Donkey Kong franchise with Donkey Kong Country, then chances are Donkey Kong would still just be a relic of the past left in obscurity.
Yeah,
Nintendo
he would be, but
doing anything. Nintendo wasn't doing anything with him. The only reason why they made 1994 Donkey Kong for Game Boy was because Rare was going to be making Donkey Kong Country that year too. I mean, they were already working on it. So Nintendo's like, yeah, we'll make our own Game Boy version, basically to not to compete, but to complement it, you know.
Complement it, yeah.
Yeah. So it's.
I am so depressed that we didn't say the last part, the last version of this.
I mean, hey, it is what it is, man. You know, it's not that big deal.
So
you know what you can do? You can take my audio from that part and combine it with your audio for this part, and it'd just be very weird all over the place.
I should upload that for some sort of like April Fool's Day joke or something. Like just your audio by itself without me, and call it a lost episode.
Half of a lost episode.
Yeah. Well, Rebel Taxi. Back when they were first doing the podcast, episode 13 was lost and I had to re-record it, but because like Pan forgot to record his own audio, but he recorded everyone else's or something. Which is kind of what I did now, but it wasn't like I was recording yours. I just plumb forgot.
You know what you could do? You could actually like record your own audio in like response to my audio. Like you just listen to my audio and you like respond.
Well, I think it'd be. I think I just want to, because I think depending on what
funny.
settings you had, you might have it like coming into your headphones so people can barely hear me or whatever. In any case, if I fuck, you had it was Dr. Milk that used to do that.
That's okay though. I mean, this works fine. People are hearing wonderful stories and things.
Dr. Milk would have scolded me for talking behind the scenes shit because he's like made that a running gag.
Yeah.
What?
So Sully's dick.
Oh
Is Sully's dick hairy with like blue and purple polka dots in?
I assume it's hidden beneath the blue and purple polka dots.
Yeah, but like, do you think the dick itself is like hairy?
No,
like
I think it's like peach colored.
Same
Because like we've
pattern.
seen monsters get like that guy who got the sock stuck to him in the first movie. Like
2319. We got a 2319.
Yeah, he got sheared down. So I imagine Sully's still the same way.
I like to imagine it has purple polka dots though.
No,
Maybe that's just herpes.
Fuck. Have you ever noticed how like STDs have like disgusting names, like fittingly disgusting names?
Yeah, but I mean, to me, my frankly, to me, like everything regarding all that sounds disgusting.
Yeah, because you're on the asexuality spectrum. Well, we're done. I better record this time. Oh fuck.
Goodbye, peoples.
Big McThankies from McSpankies.